So yesterday it occurred to me that since I've had Attila, I haven't taken him up to the Calar Alto observatory yet. So today we're going to rectify that. Yeah, so hi there. It did indeed occur to me that since I've had Attila the Guerrilla, also known as Attila the Fun, he hasn't been up to the Calar Alto observatory yet. And I've been up there with every new bike so far. It's kind of a rite of passage. And I managed to grab a photo of the bike up there. So I thought we'd do that today with Attila. Now obviously I bought him in December, and basically there's been snow up at Calar Alto really for as long as I've had Attila here, and it's been wet and salty up there, and it's only recently that the snow has completely disappeared. So I thought we'd take this opportunity today to go and grab a photo of Attila in front of a big telescope. Attila has now done 1,560 kilometers, so we've got about another 400 to go, and then he'll be running. Now I haven't used Attila much lately, simply because the other bikes have kind of needed my attention. So we had Norman had to go in for a 12-month service, so I had to take Norman to Almería, and then shortly after that I took Buddy in for some new tyres. So I've been sorting those bikes out, and basically all of my riding was taken up by getting those little jobs sorted. So yeah, poor old Attila's been a bit neglected, but yeah, I'm intending to do a couple of videos now with Attila, hopefully just to get him completely running. So that's the plan. So this video this week, and then in all likelihood another Attila video for you next week, and by then hopefully I should have him running, and then I can get back to sharing the riding around again. Well, it's a cracking day. It's lovely today, not an awful lot of wind surprisingly, and the temperature is probably 25, 26. So really lovely riding weather. Only spoiled, there's always something to spoil it for you, isn't it? Only spoiled by the incredible number of insects. My visor is covered, Attila is covered. I've had at least 10 butterflies commit on me on the way out here. So many butterflies about, it's crazy. But then loads of little flies as well, like sort of aphid type things. Just, and they even get under the visor, they get inside your helmet and they're crawling about on the visor from the inside. So it's not pleasant, and yeah, it's literally, my visor is absolutely covered. I can just about still make out where I'm going. Didn't bring a wet rag with me, unfortunately. So we'll have to look through the thin coating of insects and see where the road goes. Oh, there was another butterfly just coming on Yes, that's not pleasant. There's so many insects about, and it makes your face sort of go all itchy because you think, oh, they're crawling about inside my helmet. I know they are. Right. Still, if it stays this hot, they should all be gone soon enough. So there's the observatory up ahead. Yeah, as nice as this road is, like many roads, it does have a 60km/h limit, which on a motorbike does seem a little bit unnecessary. But yeah, I could kind of understand why for cars it might be required, but yeah, 60 on a bike, you do feel like you're mooching about. Nice to go a little bit quicker. But that's alright, we can just enjoy the bends, enjoy Attila, without scaring ourselves or anybody else. So I hope you've all had a good week. We've been pretty busy. I mentioned it to a few of you in the comments in the past. Last week, Ruby went to the vets to get her teeth cleaned. Now we knew that she had at least one manky tooth, so the plan was she'd get one tooth removed and all of the others cleaned, because she never let me clean her teeth because I think she's always had some painful teeth, and so she doesn't like it when I put a brush in her mouth. So basically her teeth got quite manky. She did have quite noticeable dog breath. So poor little Ruby, she went to the vets on Wednesday. They do it under anaesthetic, so they knocked them out. And when they did the x-ray, they said, oh, it's not one tooth, it's 5. So they removed 5 of Ruby's little teeth and cleaned and polished the rest. Now I think the dog has like well into the 40s in terms of number of teeth. So 5 little ones on the sides are not really going to be missed greatly. And as you know, Ruby tends to swallow things whole anyway, so her teeth don't really need to do a lot of work. But yeah, that was a bit traumatic for her. That was quite a big operation in the end, and yeah, when she came home that night, she was obviously feeling a bit weird from the anaesthetic still, and she didn't look like a happy doggy at all. But then by midnight she was just back to her normal self. It was quite amazing. You know, one time she looked like she just wanted to crawl into a corner and die, and then a few hours later she comes in, you know, with her ears aloft and looks at me as if to say, what are you up to, Dad? What are you doing in here? So that was good. And then the next day she was straight back to eating. She's not afraid to eat. She doesn't seem to have any pain when she eats. So that's good. And she has got lovely white teeth. I'm not sure I'll be able to show you, but you might notice when she gets her sausage later that Ruby now has nice clean teeth, and she has lovely fresh breath as well. It's really nice. So it was slightly traumatic for both man and dog, the whole experience. It was traumatic for my wallet. It cost me 700 quid. But I think, judging by the way Ruby's been able to recover, I think we can say that it was worth it. Now she should hopefully have teeth for as long as she needs them. Still snow over there, look. Good job we're not going over there then, really. Yeah, a couple of videos back I mentioned that friend and long-time viewer Stefan over in Germany, he used to own a Meteor but then had to sell it because his back couldn't cope with it. He had some health issues with his back. He recently bought a Classic 350 second hand, and he has subsequently sent me the pictures. Now when Stefan bought the bike, the engine casings were very dull. So he knew right away that that was the first job when he got the bike home, was to try and polish up the engine casings. And by all accounts it took a lot of work, but he got there in the end, so now they're back looking how they should look. And Stefan reported, as far as he could tell, they were dull. It looked like the previous owner had put polish on the cases, not polished it off and then gone for a ride, and it kind of burnt on the polish. And apparently it was a heck of a job to get it all off, but Stefan got there in the end. Stefan also found some cheap bags and some universal pannier racks. To the cheap bags he sewed a Royal Enfield patch, and he also fitted some waterproof liners to the cheap bags. So Stefan has now got 2 panniers, and very smart they are, and they were nice and cheap, so that's excellent. And I'm happy to report that Stefan has reported back that the Classic 350 is absolutely perfect for him. He has no issues whatsoever with his back. So that's good news. I mean, Stefan did what I did. I mean, he bought the Meteor when it had just come out, so back then of course there was no Classic. I suppose really he would have probably chosen the Classic first, and not had the Meteor, but as I say, the Meteor came out and the Classic didn't come out until about 6 months later, so he bought the Meteor and yeah, found that he didn't get on with it. So it's good that he's happy with the Classic 350 now, and I'm sure he's enjoying that wonderful J-Series 350 engine once again. I'm sure you missed that, Stefan. So that's a happy ending. The bike's looking great. It's got some cheap luggage sorted for it, and it's compatible with his ailments. Thank you very much for the pictures, Stefan, and for the updates. Yeah, I'm not sure how long the camera lens is going to stay bug-free today. It might already have been splattered for all I know. So if it has, apologies for that, but that's kind of what we're dealing with today. Lots of insects. Attila's feeling very good. His tyres are liking these temperatures, I think. Well, here we are. Look at that. Attila! you're going to get your photo taken at Calar Alto. Awesome. So there you go, Attila. You made it. Awesome stuff. So now, along with Buddy, Norman and Ruby before, you've also been to the Calar Alto observatory. See, this is what I mean about the flies. I've just been stood here and they've all landed on Attila, the little buggers. Anyway, before I go home, I just thought I'd mention my new summer gloves. Some of you may have noticed. Now, these were kindly sent to me by Ride Iron. They initially contacted me to test some waterproof bags that they have, but I'm actually going to get a waterproof backpack instead because that's more useful to me. But they also sent me some summer gloves, and I got to choose which design. And I went for these because they've got like mountains and they're very reminiscent of the Himalayan logo. So I thought these would be great summer gloves for Norman. Well, I've been wearing them for a while now, and I wear them. These are going to be my summer gloves for all bikes. They're really nice, light, comfortable, ventilated. It's, you know, it's nice to have your hands ventilated when it's the summer, so my hands don't get sweaty. I'm not sure what the protection would be like in an accident, but I hopefully we'll never find out anyway. But yeah, sure, they'll protect your skin to a degree, I'm sure. Even the touchscreen device pad works really well. I've got other gloves that are supposed to work with touchscreens, but they don't. These really do. I love them. They're so light and airy, super comfortable. You hardly notice that you're wearing them. So yeah, I wasn't obliged to do a review on these. They just said, oh, if you'd wear them in some of your videos, maybe mention them. So yeah, there we go. There will be a review on the waterproof backpack. That should be coming to the channel soon as I've filmed it. So if you're looking for some reasonably priced, very comfortable, functional summer gloves, I'll put a link to these gloves in the video description. Many thanks to Ride Iron for letting me have them. And they're going to get a lot of use this summer. As I said, they'll be my summer gloves for this season. Check out their website, rideiron.com. If you buy something there, you can use my discount code, which I'll put up on the screen, and that will get you a 10% discount on anything you purchase there. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention those. So I'm not obliged to do a video on them or anything, but I thought they were very good gloves. So I'm very happy with them. I'm not sure what they cost. I'll have to put the price up on the screen for you in a minute. So, now that Attila has seen the Calar Alto Observatory and I've shown you my new summer gloves, it's definitely time to go home and get Ruby that sausage. And maybe you'll get to see her lovely new white teeth. Who knows? We can but hope. I hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye bye. So Ruby, I've been busy telling everybody about your lovely new clean teeth. Do you want to show them to the viewers? If I give you a sausage? Oh, she's dribbling. Teeth. Oh, yeah, we might have got a glimpse there. Oh, yeah, they work well though. Cracking.